Good morning all. Well, it is Monday 3rd of April and it is 10:30 in the morning again. So it is time to do our soil temperature checks. But it's been about a week and a bit since I've done the renovation on my lawn. We did the vertimo, groom and also aeration on my lawn just to clean out all that thatch and hopefully have it ready for winter. So I thought it'd be a good time to do a bit of a walkover on my lawn as well, just to see how it's all going. A little bit windy this morning, so hopefully it all works out well. We're standing up in the shady spot, so this area here I've talked about before kind of gets a bit of shade coverage for most of the day, so it is a little bit thin up here. I'll try and see if I can isolate. You can see, we'll do a walk over on the other side of the lawn, you'll be able to see the comparison. So the coverage is quite sparse. We do have good coverage, like the consistency is really good. I can't see any disease, like the patch is showing that could be a sign of disease. So that is really, really good. I'm really happy about that. But the coverage is a little bit slower. And then as we move closer to the more in the sun area, you can see the coverage is a lot better. You can still see some patchiness. Now those areas were really heavy. We had really heavy thatch. So that thatch was suppressing a lot of the growth, the new growth coming through. And so I was expecting those kind of areas to be a little bit slower than what the rest of the lawn will be, where it was actually still getting some greenery coming through. But overall, you can see the difference here. The coverage is a little bit more better than what it was in the shaded area. So I wouldn't be surprised if we seen the coverage back in this sunny area. Well, within the next week and a bit, we should get more coverage again. So I'm very happy with the progress. We do still have quite a few ant nests around. Less than what there was. I did a nice big application of wetting agent to help with that. But I haven't used any insecticide to treat those yet. They haven't bitten me yet, so they're quite safe at the moment. This little area over here is doing really, really well, so I'm very happy with that. So overall, pretty happy with the recovery. Soil temps, I reckon, have dropped quite a bit. Our overnight temperatures have dropped quite a bit. So I think last night was about 13 degrees overnight. And I think it's going to drop a little bit more. I think we're going to get some 10s and 11s this week. It's hard to tell that difference between the sunny area and the shaded area. It's always hard to pick that up on the camera. All right, let's go test these soil temps. It's going to be interesting because, yeah, it's definitely cooled down a bit. I've been wearing the jumper more in the shed. Let's have a look. So we'll get our surface temperature reading. And that is sitting at 20.6. 20.9. So that's a big drop from last week, but we did have exposed soil last week, so there was no insulation. So I was always expecting that it was always going to be a little bit warmer in the surface temperature. So we're in the same spot and we are going down to that 100 mil depth. And that was good. The probe's a little bit straighter this week. So let's have a look. So it's still sitting nicely. It's still sitting at about 18.1, 18 degrees. But it is getting close to that 17 degree mark. There you go, sitting at about 18 degrees now, where it says PRB. So we're getting closer to that 17 degree mark now. If you haven't put out your pre-emergent, I'd probably do so soon, because as we get closer to that 17 degree mark, it becomes more prime temperatures for winter grass to start germinating. And it takes a couple of weeks for the barrier to be created, a pre-emergent barrier to be created. So you don't want to put it out too late and have that winter grass start germinating before the barrier is created. So if you haven't done it So, like, if you haven't done yet, I'd probably think about doing it very soon, the next couple of weeks. And I moved to my winter program already when I did the renovation. But you could probably do one last application of normal granular and then start moving into your winter programs as well. That's probably my advice from after today. So I wouldn't be surprised with the lower temps this week. We'll see it drop again next week. And I think we'll be getting very, very close to that 17-degree mark by next week. So thank you for watching as always. I hope you all have a great week. And if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask. We will talk to you soon. Bye.